So I keep promising you that I'm gonna get out of this shit, and it keep sucking me back in, drawing me back in. It's unbelievable. We talked about Jay Weber, who guy who mocked Governor Walz's son, and what a just god awful human being he is. Of course, news reports are as iHeartRadio is gonna have him back on the air because iHeartRadio is the most immoral thing I can think of, and they wouldn't give a shit about mocking anybody or anything, but such is the world we live in. It seems like Wisconsin can't keep itself out of the news. Vice President Harris, who is, by all reports, is a passionate and accomplished chef, was in Pittsburgh for debate prep. And she stopped by a spice shop called Penzies. I don't know a lot about it. I know when Miranda got married back in Thanksgiving of 1993, my Aunt Doris sent me a spice rack from Penzies. I just remember it, one of the best wedding presents I ever got. And anybody that's into cooking knows about Penzies. I don't know, tell somebody the foremost spice maker in the country, but it's certainly one of the most well-known and has an excellent reputation. And so Fox, Rachel Campos Duffy, I think is her name, and Pete Hedgesmith, Seth, or some bullshit like that. Some fucking barely goddamn humans attack her for going into the meanest spice shop in the world. Well, you can go to Penzies' website, and apparently the owner said, look, the Republican Party's lost its bearings. It's turned its back on conservatism, and it's important you notice it was kind of thought out. I read it, and unlike Fox News, it actually had like verb subject agreement. It was kind of thought out. It wasn't like over the top anything. The guy said, look, we love having customers, but we just felt like he had to make a statement. The idea, like, I pull I'm watching the New Orleans Saints on TV, by the way, they're up 20-0. The fact that the Bensons are Republicans, that doesn't affect whether I go to the game or watch them, or the fact that Louisiana has a Republican government. I mean, what am I supposed to do? According to Pete Hedge, whatever the fuck his name is, he's not going to pull for a team that has a Democratic coach. I can't. When I tell you, these people make no fucking sense at all. I'm telling you, they make no fucking sense at all. And I keep trying to be substantive, to be whatever, thoughtful. And every time I try to do it, they do something so stupid that you can't not comment on it. Like Trump farting all over the courtroom, or Laura Ingraham saying that Harris hugs people, or Jason Miller talking about sucking on plastic straws. And these people they're not, or Jay Weber mocking a child that has some kind of a challenge. I can't believe it. And I'm going to get back. I promise y'all. I promise you. I'm going to start trying to do more commentary on more thoughtful things. But these are really at the core just shitty people. All right? Like attacking in somebody, by all accounts and reports, the Vice President Harris is a passionate and accomplished chef, cook. I don't know who call myself. I like cooking. I'm sure certainly wouldn't characterize myself as a chef, but she's apparently a lot better than I am. And she took time out from debate prep to go to a place that probably the cooking community or the culinary community tends to gather, because they are very well-known and highly thought of spice maker. So I just, as we go forward and everybody's panicked, some fucking New York Times poll, and everybody's nervous about the debate. But sometimes the lack of humanity in these people, or the lack of any kind of engagement with normal, everyday Americans, is really something to behold. And I don't know why, but it seems like Wisconsin produces an inordinate amount of crappy people and an inordinate amount of really thoughtful people. A little cold for me, but seems to be a good state. I like going there. It's really nice people. A very important swing state. Got a good state party there. But I just want you to go look at Fox News' total freak out on the fact that Vice President Harris went in the spice shop. They have a branch in Pittsburgh. I know they got one in Seattle or Houston. I don't think there's one in New Orleans, but if they had one, I'd go to it. It kind of remind me to maybe order some online. The stuff is really good. And I don't know, but please, people, please try to be somewhat normal so I can do somewhat normal videos and not this crazy shit about how crazy y'all all are. But man, you just keep sucking me back into this. I don't know how not to comment on it, but we're gonna try to get beyond the stupidity. But I feel like I got to point it out to you because maybe I'll see some things that you don't see, and it's important to know just how goofy and stupid and shallow and vapid and empty these people are. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Rachel Campos, or whatever the fuck, Duffy or Pete Head Smith, or whoever you are. Do you have any idea how fucking dumb you are? I don't think you do. Thank you, and goodbye.